XG. That is definitely the key to this game. And they're doing that through the support duo. You have this Ricky who's going to be roaming around the enemy side of the map and then trying to get a level 6 up on Skem so that he can assist with those earlier kills for Yopaj. That's going to snowball into the Blink, into the Phylactery, and try and put enough pressure on the side of XG that it's opening up farming space for Tomato here on this PA, as well as Pakaz, right? Like, because he's, you know, this offlane Terrorblade, he can farm up quite a bit. He's really good at turning early kills into tower takes, and that's what they're trying to generate off of this mid-tiny. So definitely looking a little bit more snowbally, I would argue, for Shopify.
Okay, so are we then concerned, like, if they're not able to snowball this game, you definitely would probably favor the XG lineup?
I think it's not like you have to snowball necessarily, but it's like, you know, if you're going even into the mid game, yeah, you're still kind of okay, right? You got PA, you got TB, it's not so bad. But one would think that in the mid game, if you're kind of even, I would say XG looks stronger because you're expecting PA still going to be a little bit weak. TB's not going to have the right stats and defenses to make good use of his Sunders and stuff, so fights can go awry very quickly. The BKB timing as well, I think, for the Primal Beast looks pretty spooky.
Yes, how are you really going to be able to stop him from being able to spellcast and do whatever he wants freely inside the fights for XM? We'll see how he even feels on the hero as well. It definitely doesn't feel that much like an XM hero, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's good. He's got to, you know, he's got to move on. Yeah. We got to get away from these Vipers and Razors. We got to open it up.
Oh, don't worry, my friend. He went back. He tried the Necro earlier today, so... He's experimenting still.
I didn't see that game.
I believe, yes, he did. And we also have a first blood Skem. He's going to be able to yoink it. Free kill onto Polison. Southeast Asia battle between these two.
Solid start alongside those 3 bounty runes. So yeah, I'd say they're pretty happy with how things are going. That's the one thing about this position 5 Zeus. The level 1 is very annoying. It's just constant spam, and then you hit level 3 as well. We've seen some 2 points of lightning bolts, and you really got to keep an eye on the mana pool for the Zeus. That's the big thing. That's why his courier is like the key one to kill. Like if he could get this one right now, that'd be amazing. But unfortunately, he's just a Grimstroke. Kind of hard to snipe those couriers.
A bit tough. And unfortunately, the Grimstroke had to make the walk all the way back.
You know, I say that courier is gonna walk right by him.
Oh, surely not.
Dude, if he got that
even dead? Level 2 from Shopify. New steps up. Wanted to try and deal some damage onto Skem, but Yamato now can turn to Polison as well. He's got the Orb of Venom. Another round of spells in a couple of seconds. So this lane from Shopify is off to a flying start in game 1.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst case scenario. The absolute worst case scenario is the Zeus gets the trades and dies because now he has full mana again. This is how you lose this lane. This is exactly how you lose this lane. It can't be worse than that. Like he got the null delivered. He gets a few more blasts off. He's out of mana. He dies. He comes back now level 2, full mana, null. And you're just like, yeah, you're so miserable.
Are we saying Tomato or Yamato as well? What are we going with?
I mean, I just know players can't change their names really, right? So like, I don't even know what they want. I assume I'm just going Tomato. That's me. Okay. I haven't heard him say like, hey, I'm Yamato. I think he's just Tomato. I think it's like El Saber Lido being stuck as El Saber Lido.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm still trying to find out if there is a name change that has actually worked for someone. I feel like I just see, maybe it's a Southeast Asian curse where I just see them change the names and apparently they get worse. I don't know if you've seen this curse as well.
Happened to me casting, yeah, same thing, you know.
That's right, dude. You're doing good with the name.
Rest in peace, Mob Packs. He's great. Great lad, that one. How's Low looking down there? 15 last hits on the old gyrocopter. He's fine. But, I mean, Pakaz also just doing great considering the situation. Yeah, you got to be a little scared in this situation, right? Clockwork plus gyrocopter. There's a lot of magic damage, and you have not the most HP. Just under 800 right now. Also, it's Afterburner for Low as well, so he's got the ability to really chase you down. Didn't opt for the secondary strikes facet.
Speaking about bottom, but this mid lane as well, Yopaj is bodying XM. 17 and 12 compared to the 9 and 6. Jesus, dude, this is not even close.
No. Oh, just he denied right in his face.
Oh.
He charged for that. I mean, here's the thing. What do you have as a tool versus Tiny? If he's holding Avalanche and Toss, you have no threat with Trample at all, right? Like, he just shuts that down immediately. So he's going to be very dependent on stacks inside that, like, Radiant jungle area to maybe catch back up.
Oh, this is what you were saying, though. You know, get a early blink on Yopaj, connect with the Terrorblade, find some of the towers, speaking of the Terrorblade, because pops him in. It does get somehow dragged in the cogs. Undyne, perfect placement with that, because tries to get the kill before he dies, unable to do so. Undyne slips out of danger. Hellscream's got another round of the blink strike, but no vision, and Low chases him down.
Little unlucky there, striking the random units. He had one chance to hit Undyne, but it jumped onto Low instead. So missed out on the kill, and now Undyne is back up to like 80% HP in a second here. So he's just fine.
And they're going to stack bottom, apparently. So no meta to play with for Bakaz. Want to give him solo experience with the wave under the tower. They're going to continue to help top. Tomato. Like, he will have Hellscream maybe required here, with the Inkswell being a bit of a deterrent. Undyne tries to move on over. Maybe puts himself on a silver platter. There's not a concern that he's going to be there for Shopify. They'll look for the third, and easy dive under the tower. Both safe lanes off to a good start. Pullison tries to snipe one, but that is not going to work out in his favor. So Tomato 4-0-2.
Yeah, good raindrops here, paying off. These early aggressive PAs trying to capitalize on this damage that you get from the Zeus. We're often seeing the Orb of Corrosion early on. Right now, it's just the Venom, it looks like, from Tomato. I don't think he's bringing the rest. He just wants to go straight for the Battle Fury, which is fair enough. Hellscream's going to get some sentry coverage in the mid lane here as the 6-minute rune's about to spawn. And they're going to try a toss play here. I mean, there's Ava toss right into the tower. This does not look good for XM.
No, it doesn't at all.
Oh, he missed the toss back.
On the upper side of the river, yeah, it wasn't a little bit awkward from Yopaj, and now it puts himself in an awkward spot inside the river. Cogs from Undyne, and XM gets a much-needed pick-me-up. Maybe a hasted look to go back in. Playing a little bit
what happened there.
Actually.
Yeah, he just he missed it. I mean, that was a level 3 toss. It's not like, I'm pretty sure he had the reach for the Ricky. Just couldn't quite get the turnaround in time. Ooh, I think Undyne's ward just got spotted there. Well, got the courier.
Courier, maybe even connecting with XM. Haste rune down to bottom. Hellscream.
This is aggressive. I mean,
wave that
20
could maybe
seconds
blink
ago.
strike away to. It could be a little bit awkward. But it was too close. Look at the kill into the Ricky. Bakaz didn't show himself for a second. No pulverize. Gonna be a long chase down. Yopaj is here as well for the Wisdom Rune fight. They need more though. Shopify, where can they get the numbers? Skem's gonna come from the south. Yopaj will try and do it all by himself. And the good cogs will stop Yopaj from entering the high ground. Low, he's a little bit stuck under the tower. It's all 5 heroes. Why not? Why not bring Tomato as well? What in the world is going on down bottom? A new lane to be able to brawl in by the looks of it. XM tries to scurry over to the left side. Tomato, with the help of Yopaj, will stop him from running away. So they're going to be able to clip the Dino. Wisdom Room, yes, you take it, but the casualty, it's a high price to pay.
It really is, especially towards that Phantom Assassin, right? This is the most pivotal part in the game for Phantom Assassin. It's the build-up towards the Battle Fury. This is what matters the absolute most for this hero. And Tomato, he ran down to get that Wisdom Rune and knew it was too late to go and cover it.
Wow.
So he missed it by a second. He gets the steal down bottom while this is all happening, and then immediately TPs in to a bunch of kills. Now he's 5-0-4, top of the board, and level 7.5 right now. That's a big commitment down here from XG.
Maybe back live. Tomato, he's not going to be short of the action. Beautiful toss from Yopaj, and now Scam as well with a slowdown. Tomato's got another round of the spells. The high levels from the Phantom Assassin keeps the Phantom Strike up. What is got? Dude, 7-0-4. This is 8 minutes into the game. So much impact from the PA.
Yeah, It is very interesting the way you get to play now with this methodical, right? Because it's not a question, you know? You TP in, you throw your dagger, you wait a second, you see how it's looking, and then if it seems good, you just hop in. You know you're going to get the crit proc. So it's a lot more consistent when you go in for these jumps like that.
Oh, you thought we were done, Trent. We're not done, my friend. This is the dive under the tower where Low doesn't stand his ground, and this is the snowball that Shopify were needing.
Yeah, this is the dream. This is exactly what you want. This is all pre-blink dagger here. Yopaj with the phase boots. He wants that armor. He wants that mobility this game. I mean, they got the top tower. We still have a Doom in the chamber here for New, who is working towards a hand of Midas. See if he can find himself into this game. Polson level 4 right now. We gotta get some alties on these XG supports right now, just for the defensive capability they have under their own towers.
We look for New. Got Polson on Undyne up the high ground. The Thunder God's going to be able to scout them out, so they know there is a turn potential with the Doom, so they're going to play their distance. Let Hellscream come from the south, play around with the Doom, get Skem involved as well. The two supports combining together, and now Undyne does just get the TP away. There's another brawl going on inside the river though. A much needed kill. XM getting some experience, putting himself at level 7. Polson as well, offering some assistance and a stack as well afterwards.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Hellscream getting a little greedy on that one, trying to set up for some additional chase from his allies, it looked like. But hey, it works out. Yopaj gets the rune kind of because of the pressure he put on them. And the Doom will now finish up his Midas there for New. And it's just getting into a 3K lead. It's jumping back and forth between 2 and 3K. So it's obviously very good at 10 minutes, but it is, you know, it's still an opportunity to come back here. Secondary strikes would be really nice. That's where you see, I think, the value of that facet is right now at this point in the game when you have these quick gyro rotations into these giant team fights, which we've had a lot of right now. You can imagine that there could have been a crazy amount of value there. I see Undyne head to hookshot in the mid lane, I believe, to escape. And barely makes it out.
Unfortunately, no Thunder Gods, so yep, Undyne's okay.
Oh my god,
Sim's gonna farm the stack, but Hellscream's coming. Oh, no way. At least Polson heals up, but Undyne... Oh, they got the sentry.
Yeah.
Well aware of the little shenanigans going on, and the supports... Oh, Skem's able to nuke him down. It's maxed out Bolt already. So at least you get the kill, 1 for 1. Skem's still looking to stick around, but no one else really to play with.
Gotta get rid of this hop, folks. Wait. Position 5 Zeus only lives because it only exists because of this jump.
Oh nah, dude, it's not that broken. Come on. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Who needs? Yeah, mobility doesn't matter in this game. That's true. What am I thinking? Blade mail for XM. Now that's a spicy item. Let's just say that's pretty spicy. Zeus, Ricky, PA. You gotta be a little careful versus XM right now.
Is this the best Battle Fury timing you've seen? 1140, I think he got it.
With orb, treads, wands. Yeah, it's a pretty nice timing.
Nice opening onto Yopaj. Get rid of the main damage source. Bakar's got a TPM. Tomato even wants to join the fight as well, but they've freshly completed Battle Fury, so this is stopping the PA from farming. It's a little bit difficult now. You see, they are really relying on the Tiny to get the initiation and get the toss back as well. So a big kill here for Xtreme.
They get it without the Doom too, which also gives a lot of hesitation for Tomato to want to hop in there. Not the best lineup at pressuring these towers super easily though.
Yeah, no, I'm just watching the Dino right click the T1 down. Unfortunately, not going to be the easiest time for XM.
It's good. Someone's got to do it, you know. Hard work. Blue collar Dota right there. And
Low, that's where Low's able to... Yes. That's Scepter for the Gyrocopter. We do have a smoke as well for Xtreme, so actually looking to try and take the fight to Shopify with the blink about to be completed. The smoke underneath the water, look to go. What a timing. Doom is ready to go from you. Wasn't required previously, and this is still in the arsenal to net them a big kill back to back onto Yopaj.
Huge. Great vision slap down there from Undyne. Yeah, that is exactly what you want. This is the key to their lineup right now. This is where the game gets out of hand, is if this Tiny just pops a bunch of kills and gets no value out of this blink yet. which you can imagine would be just free kills with a Riki and a Zeus right now. Scam, I think so, right here. He's going to make his way out. The offlane TV does have a lot of options. Pakaz has opted for the Orchid this game, so he's going to try and kind of like stabilize a little bit. If they keep pressuring in here, it also puts some pretty big concerns onto someone like XM. It could be even for the Doom maybe, if New's a little bit too far in there. But you know, I wouldn't say it's like the craziest Orchid game. I don't see a massive punish window here for it on. It's not like a Puck or an Ember or something, you know.
Importantly, what's that second item that you feel like Pakaz could be looking at? Because it can definitely change depending on the item and depending on the game and the player.
Yeah, I think like Pipe is the big one. You know, that's generally because you can see Pipe pretty good this game. Obviously, it looks amazing for the Radiant if they can get one out here. It looks pretty solid versus Tiny and Zeus, but they don't have the easiest setup for it. And of course, we have Glimmer Capes now, so like, who wants a Pipe?
Sure. Apparently, Glimmer's a good item. Scam's got unqueued up. See if that's Tomato's actually going for his second item, so we have been seeing like the Sanjin Yasha into the Glimmer, but
so stupid.
What a world we're in.
It's like when it first dropped, they had to nerf it because of this exact same thing. They had it first got introduced.
Fight down bottom Tomato. They farm the creep wave aggressively. Xtreme is setting up. They are reading this by the looks of it on Shopify. They're bringing the numbers for a fight. No brawl at the moment.
See if Hellscream gets busted here because he's starting to hunt.
This should make my life easier.
Good ward from Hellscream.
Very good, yeah.
Pops the smoke on Dine's gonna run straight to Scam, but Yopaj is quick on the fingers, gets the combo out, but not the greatest hero. You want to jump on the clockwork. He'll take some spells, turn with a hook shot. XM's gonna be the middle. It's a beautiful soul bind. Their chain control pulverize. That's what they were hoping for with the combo. Xtreme. Good for two, looking for more as well. Hellscream's got the target to be able to jump away, but they are still in pursuit. Low's gonna be able to slow him down. Cancels off the escape avenue, and they did lose detection though. Dust run out, so Hellscream, by the looks of it, is okay.
He's gonna just chill here for a little bit, but big timing to win a fight here for XG. It's only a little bit of gold for low, but it's enough. You can see
what are you
Doom is down, team. Doom is down. Yeah, he tried to do Tomato in the last fight, but he glimmered immediately.
It was no way, Clip. Is he out?
Oh,
what?
nice.
Poliston! Oh, what a read!
That was beast.
Was a massive kill. Low gets a gigantic streak, and apparently he's just as farmed as the PA who's 7-1-6.
Oh man, those kills on the Tiny. I mean, I don't want to say I hate mid Tiny, but there's days. There's still days. This is it. This is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that every mid's like this. If it was an Ember or a Puck and they die in that same way, it's the same issue. I just feel like the Tiny, it happens a little more too because he's just so dependent on that Blink Dagger. And what an amazing play by XG to really recognize that is how they would lose this game. Is if Yopaj just got a few more kills and pickoffs and just set up for a little bit more freedom on the map for Tomato. And they shut that down so hard to balance this game. And now you're at a point where it just doesn't feel that great for them.
Oh, okay, they saw him. All right.
Just caught him,
Yeah, just got him. Very well done. I wasn't sure. I saw the ping on the replay, so confirmed he was there. Back live Scam. He's relatively tanky with the Glimmer Cape. New has no Doom as well, so Hellscream's laughing. You killed me previously, but you wasted your ultimate. And now you don't have a potential fight. They need Yopaj. Lacking a little bit of resources, however, but it looks like Picard's gonna wrap around, gets the double kill. Shopify, they're gonna wait to be able to cancel News TP. They do not. Yopaj just out of range, unfortunately.
Almost like Low will be able to just skirt away there, but they're not chasing after him. They're going right into the pit. Got a TB. He's got his shard for the Demon Zeal, so there's never going to be a concern about just damage right now. And that is also where the Orchid certainly comes into play, is Pakaj wanting to be a little bit greedier on the map. Sure, it is a bit of a playmaker item. It's a punishing item, but it's also a pretty good farming item, just not a TB.
So triple Glimmer, apparently?
Oh, yeah, you know, that's what we're doing.
I definitely was on board for the pipe, but apparently... Is this the carry mentality coming in as the offlaner? Are they going to go through the portal? Oh, they scanned. Okay, they will not. But yeah, is this the carry mentality where, like, you know, we don't want BKB. We could go like Lincoln's, or we could go another like kind of half defensive item.
Glimmer is 2150 and Pipe is 37. I think it's pretty much that simple. I think you get almost as much value out of the Glimmer, if not more sometimes. You know, it's more situational. It gives you individual plays that you can make too on the map.
A hook in, but his boys are nowhere to be seen. There's a slow movement from them through the portal.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a delay plan right now. Let them roam the map here with this Aegis. Tomato's going to use that time to farm up into the Shard, by the looks of it here. Wants to get that breakout with the Fan of Knives. And Polson is trying to get to an Aghanim, and he's close. He is just a point booster away on this Grimstroke to finish his first item here.
Wow. How's his farm? Bottom new.
There's that BKB, pretty much exactly as you'd expect, considering his game. Blade Mail to BKB right at the 20-minute mark. Would have loved it for a Roach fight to test, but I couldn't find it, and yeah. So how many Glimmers are we going to have this game? How many do we already have? We're already at 1, 2, 3 Glimmers. And we got a few more on the way, huh? Yeah, Picasso's, that'll be our 4th Glimmer. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's just good stuff.
Do they go for this kill on low behind the tier 2? I think they're a little bit too slow by the looks of Picasso and Scam up on the high ground.
I mean, it's very close to his BKB too. It'll be a nice time to grab it. Right now, it's just we want Ricky Vision to set up for the Tiny and just try and blow something up. He's level 13 on the Tiny with the Flag Tree with an Amplify Damage rune, so he could kill. Let's see. I mean, definitely the support. They're easily one shots right now. Just Polson getting taken out by the Tormentor here.
Yo. A Hell Scream?
Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Oh, you might get both. Get one. What the Pavas?
Oh, he's trying to
got one more blink down. He got both. No way, dude.
He was trying to vacuum Cogs. He wanted to vacuum Cogs him over the defender's gate, but he's a Ricky. Like he'll probably just get out again in this thing. That was so greedy, dude. God, dude. That was the greediest play. Oh, trying to do too much, man. Too much. All right, beautiful play by Hellscream. Nice setup there from the Zeus, just checking the LT post Tormentor.
They are just sitting out of the Hellscream. Oh, this guy is doing so much. They're gonna fight. What's really gonna stop them? You got Aegis.
Why are they coming out here? There's no hook shot.
I don't know. Trying to force the issue. Tomato gets a freebie. No clockwork. You've got Doom, but it might not be available because Yopai's nuked him down. Why are they forcing the fight? Low wanting to try and maybe play around with the BKB, but Shopify just look clean, dancing in and out, waiting for the spells to be back up. And Xtreme, they've got a dark back inside the base, but the map is now Shopify's T2 tower down bottom under siege. Rest of the map getting pushed in. Tomato looking to maybe get some heroes top as well.
Yeah, they were pretty sure they weren't all sitting there, I guess. Maybe thinking, sure, you know, they wouldn't all be here, right? But they were. So now they're going to immediately start spreading out to that north part of the map. But they're quickly coming to close this down. Yopaj TP's up near the twin gate at the outpost, and I think New's going to get caught here. Glimmers. Oh, Avalanche.
Oh, my mid lane. Okay.
Oh,
they got it. Never mind. That's okay. I was going to say my mid laner has an Iron Branch, my mid initiator, but it's okay. It's no issue. They're going to get him. It's okay. We got another fight breaking over the triangle as well. Tomato with the help of Skem. Gets rid of Undyne, I believe, as he was trying to D-ward, and yep, that was the case.
Well, despite sort of clawing back some of the issues in the earlier part of this game, you can see there's still a couple problems here for Xtreme. Most notably, I think, the Primal Beast. Because by the time he got his BKB at 19 minutes, they'd already lost that lead that they had managed to steal back. Yeah, he's just getting bullied right now.
Just Hellscream's trying to right-click him a couple times to get rid of his mana. An absolute nuisance. I'm kind of surprised at the net worth, to be honest, with the kills. I suppose a large sum of that is because of the Doom, the artificial net worth. So we'll see what Nu is really able to do inside the fights. But the fights haven't looked close recently, though.
Oh, but it's go time now. Oh, wait. Oh, because... Oh, he almost got the eggs! He was so close to killing his courier. But the speed burst will save it. All right, we got Grim Eggs. Let's go. Where's the smoke? Undyne's got 3 observer wards. They're going to be able to see the entire map in this next team fight.
Let's see where they place it. We're smoking out. They've used our smokes. We're going to walk outside the base. We'll look to try and run behind XM. Level 15, still a little bit away from the scepter. Unfortunately, needs 2 more components. Shopify, they've got their own smokes to work with, though.
Nu is doing the sell back of the Midas to get his blink. He's ready for the fight.
If it gets delivered before the fight does break out. Looks like Shopify have the read that someone's maybe looking for another high ground ward again, which we saw previously work out for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean,
He's never been the
this
greatest
is going to be
high
a
ground
lot of
stage,
damage very fast. Like, they don't care. They'll just send Pakaz up here.
Yeah. Worry about Pierre. Give the Terrorblade that roll. Gonna get D-ward instantly with a hook shot. Undyne. I mean, that's the Rikyu. The Rikyu doesn't care. He's able to get out with multiple ways. Yopaj looking for a deep jump in. Not the greatest toss. XM's gonna do wherever he can with the pulverize. Down to the low ground. Nu has been able to silence up the Phantom Assassin, minimizing some of the effectiveness out of Tomato, who is now in a lot of danger. Yopaj tries his best to cover him with the Avalanche. Doom's about to expire, but they're going to be forced to run the opposite direction, just hoping the Glimmer Cape is enough. Yopaj puts himself back in a position to try and get the Phantom Strike target, but still the missile. It'll chase him down. Xtreme finally able to find a team fight that goes in their favor, and it's going to be a wipe. Again, I mean, the last person is still trying to make something happen deep inside the base from Xtreme. Undyne's going to find him, and Xtreme once again will somehow find a way to claw themselves back in.
You got to tip Yopaj on that one. That's our guy right there. So he initiates, he jumps in, right? He BKBs, he chucks in the Grim. And like the monk under the waterfall, in full calmness, Polson gets the double onto the TB and the PA, the Soulbind, and they both get doomed. And that's pretty much where this goes off. I didn't even see where he got the ulti. So Polson gets chucked in, and then Soulbind, doom. It's like saved. The fight is saved. So thanks for chucking me in, Yopaj. That pretty much ended it for Shopify at that point.
Does this, do we learn our lesson? We're not chucking Polson into the middle?
Or we're just killing him, ideally. But yeah, we gotta keep him under control, because you can't let that happen. That's a big problem.
Yes, that is a big problem indeed. And see if he's going to be able to continue to find these dark portions inside the fights. And you've got a Terrorblade as well, who's kind of itemizing for stats and damage as the offlaner. So Dark Portraits are going to hurt, and this is a big advantage for Xtreme, is their team fight, and they're going to have all their ultimates back up for another fight around Roche.
Yeah, how do you play this right now as XG? I mean, they got pretty decent vision. They have a ward in the river, but of course they're smoked up. They're moving through. Dire scan, they are correct. They're all sitting here. They're going to start the Roche. There are no scans available on the Radiant. They got no vision up here. Oh, this looks pretty bad.
Tomato's not with them just yet. Got a Thunder Gods for the information. He's going to try and tip in. It's a massive combo from Yopaj and nukes down one. Now Tomato's going to be able to show up, and this should be a fight where he can just clean up. They're so low on Xtreme. He just needs the vision. He needs to play strong.
They're going to try
Nothing
and play
to
back.
fear. I guess the Doom is the only thing. Tomato, Lincoln's still yet to be completed. They're going to get a glimpse of load. Yopaj once again with a combination, looking to try and do his best to nuke down Gyro. Ducks into the north. Stuck inside the Roche pit as well. XM doing whatever he can for the finishing blow. Hell Scream. Can he catch up to the Primal Beast? It looks like they're going to be able to do so. They'll have to TP out and cut their losses. There will be a buyback from either side. It's a dieback on the clock. Hell Scream had to rejoin. A valuable fight for Shopify. They're going to be able to get that second Roche component. Aegis into Tomato. They got the banner as well.
And they've got both gems right now. They got Undyne's gem and Skem's gem on the side of Shopify. So they'll be very happy about that. But that fight in the mid, you know, at the tier 3, that is a perfect situation. That's a Soulbind double Doom. You can't guarantee that's going to happen again. And no scans. They didn't know when the timing was coming. The Ricky just moved on in, found the Grimstroke to start, so immediately had to force out a Soulbind just onto the Tiny. You weren't able to get these big connections and links that you're going to need in a fight like that. And there's such a decent vision advantage, of course, with the Zeus ulti, right? In combination with the Ricky. Like, you have Clockwork Flares, but it's Zeus ult. It is the king. Short of Dawn, I guess, at this point. She's kind of taking the queen of vision for a few brief seconds every time the sun comes up.
Look at that replay back as well. I mean, Yopaj, the ability for him to be able to dance in and out of the fights and get multiple rounds of spells off is probably a big reason to the success for this Roche fight for them.
Yeah, and then, like you said, like the first array is gone, and it's just like, oh, like what do we do now, right? You don't have a whole lot. He's able to just wait it out, come back in. They're just fish in a barrel at this point. Even the Dark Portrait, they managed to get to the TB since it's kind of free with the illusions and everything. PA, obviously someone who's pretty good at just cutting that thing down if she gets on top of it.
They're looking for another successful fight here. Shopify, the smoke from them, we've seen this previously. They really like the smoke running to Radiant's high ground. Looking for the toss back with the Arcane as well from Yopaj. Paulison is going to put himself in an opportunity, and they will be able to blow him up. Sans preventing some of the spells on his dying breath. And now this is 40 seconds without a key component of XG's lineup. Yopaj, he's ready to go once again. They'll toss XM down to the low ground BKB. And a Blade Mail will prevent Tomato momentarily, but once that expires, there's not much they have to be worried about. Oh, dude, Yopaj, these spells, they always feel like they're up.
And to make sure he didn't have the toss charges going here, it's just an arcane rune. Just toss, throwing them all back. Because takes the high ground here. They're still holding Tomato in the back line, always ready to jump in, even with the Aegis. Not risking a thing and just letting the illusions go to work.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Like the
It's going to be a little bit too long, so they just let it go.
What's the duration? I mean, meta's still a while, actually, half. Not to get too much more value out of it, but you still have timing of the Ages. We're closing on some items as well. Some of them want to stick around. Because wants out, though. This is that carrier mentality coming back. He sees he's close to BKB.
Oh, yeah, you got to get it. Of course, they have no real vision of this. They're going to see the TV illusions up top now. Because revealing. So if they want to go out, this is an opportunity. But they have to hit a Soulbind Doom, or at least a Doom on the PA. But of course, they're fighting into the Aegis. That's why, you know, it's going to be a tough fight. Also with the Lincolns on top of that. So not only do you have to worry about this PA and trying to lock her down with a Doom, but maybe she passes off to someone else. It'd be pretty tricky.
Scrim again, writing a lot of information. Blaze gets a glimpse of new. She's coming down with another power rune. This time it's going to be the Invis. They've got a pretty deep Observe Ward, freshly completed. Paulson's actually going to TP out before he runs down the stairs, so very close to getting caught. Shopify were looking to try and cut them on the escape avenue, but back inside the base. Still a 7,000 net worth lead, but the win probability largely in Shopify's favor.
It is crazy that like every hero on the Dire has more armor than Gyro except for Zeus. Like I'm looking at like trying to dish out the splat cannon damage, but it is a decent amount of armor. Just, you know, it's a Tiny, it's a TB, it's a Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeus, you know, he's got no hope, but Is it just me or does Demon Zeal sound way too much like an infused eggs? My ears perk up
Yes, it
every
does.
single
Yeah.
time he uses it. I'm just like, oh, Eggs Blessing?
Is this farmed? It's a bit too similar.
We gotta tweak that, Dota. We got the best audio in gaming. All right, it's our one problem. We gotta sort that those two out.
I'm trying to think what even comes remotely close to Dota's audio.
No,
Dude, people who play without audio, I don't get it.
that's griefing. That should be
I
reported.
have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Illegal stuff cannot be allowed.
I mean, I had to do it before though, but that's only because the caster setups sometimes don't have audio, and you know you're waiting like an hour and a half. It's like, well, we could play a game. You don't get audio from your own game. You get it from the PGM. So sometimes you got to play a game deaf. I'm sorry, it happens.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes, but if you do it normally, then we got some problems. We're gonna have to have a tour. Stream. Trying to work out what they're able to do. Have talks between the players, find a way back in. XM gets the Tormentor, so Ag shot for him. And we've lost the Aegis for the last 30 seconds now, so we're unable to crack the high ground anymore. It was just the range barracks mid.
Get some chop shopping happen here from Low. He's doing some illegal dealings, sending back his Falcon Blade stuff, trying to craft himself a Chrysalis.
All the damage they're going to be able to get. Low 20.
XM so brave right now.
Radiant are scanning.
They do successfully scan that there are heroes over there, but Scam's just going to reveal anyway eventually.
Should they lose the wisdom? Kaz gets to his 20. And this one's slowing down a little bit. Are you expecting a fight to break up before Roche, just so maybe either side can look to get control of the area?
I mean, a fight is good for Shopify if they know that they're at an advantage. Like if they have good vision, they see multiple heroes, you can fight, sure. Otherwise, I would not. I definitely would not go high ground, that's for sure. Because like, what's the point? I don't want to take a fight without Aegis versus Doom. That just seems silly. My PA is just so dependent, right? She wants those multiple plays with her spells, the in, the out. She wants to be using everything. It's just, let's not deal with that problem. And that is one thing they're lacking, right? They don't actually have like super deep vision. They got a couple of weird wards that won't get dewarded, but they're not giving them too much. Like that one like way down bottom. They didn't manage getting high ground wards because they are covering there with some good sentries from the Radiant. So this would be a pretty chaotic spot to fight. And they're going in. What's the grab? Oh, they go the wrong way. Wrong guess.
They're gonna go. Oh,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Kaz just able to narrowly.
Oh, just
avoid
keeps
the hook.
going.
He's no fear from him. Loses a decent chunk of health. Tenic, of course, is already unfortunately really close to the Daedalus, but lacking the gold at the moment.
How crazy is Hellscream feeling? He's gonna go hunting. Oh, he's gonna get the Daedalus. Oh, wait, Hellscream. Wait, he's waiting. Watch that courier. Oh, Gyro. He's 300 gold away. How long will Hellscream wait?
Radiant's courier.
Not long enough. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just kill it.
Cutthroat takes the life.
Is under attack. Dire's structures
Mm.
are fortified.
They're just gonna maybe cut and look to go bottom, send them back potentially. Let's see what the call is from Shopify. You don't have the cars there, and also Hellscream looking to deal with the top wave.
Dire's middle
He's going for a Lincoln's himself as well, and with a couple of heroes showing down bottom, XM forced to come back. They have done their job from Shopify, continuing once again to be able to occupy a large portion of the map.
Doom players have really been going deep with a lot of the creeps lately. We see like way more alpha wolves in the late game. We're seeing more of the time warps in the late games. And he's decided to go for the Granite Golem this time. So no controlling options, no stomps, no dispels or something. No, he just wants to give everyone a bunch of HP. Let's see if it actually ends up working out for them. But it's also another thing in these fights too is just like this Ricky shard too. That's why you can't necessarily go 4 staffs anymore versus this hero, and that's why you don't see them too often since the shard is pretty much guaranteed to happen.
Scam. I see Low. Tossed over to the right side. Low should be okay. So tend to get rid of the silence and trying to do their best to poke the gyro. Daedalus, he buys it out. And you wanting to try and catch up the Scam, but Scam actually get a hook shot to the face. Drag back. Low. Quick and easy kill down to the south. XM's also found the Ricky, but he doesn't have anyone else to offer some assistance. Nu was able to get the important Doom onto the Tiny. Still, we got another brawl going on. XM doing what he can. It's away from the team, creating some chaos. The Doom has expired, so Yopaj, they might look to try and fight now. Paulson's got a TP. They all want out, but Low, he wasn't able to TP. He's still sticking around. He wants the brawl. He's forced to stay here. Shopify, what's the call? They need to play off the back of Tomato and Yopaj's initiations, but can they see the angle? It's not easy onto Low.
XG just got to get out. It's just going to be fish in a barrel time. They're out of options. They have no tools left.
And they won't be able to get out. The important hero Low is gone. And Doom going to be chased down to the left side as well. Shopify, the patient gameplay will work out massively for them. XM's going to be caught as well. Undyne will look to TP. Dude, Scam's tore him too. No way. Scam's going to be able to get a glimpse of Undyne, who will try and look for the Hail Mary kill, but will not be able to find it. Shopify, an incredible team from them. Once again, just the ability for them to read how they need to take these team fights, playing the outskirts, going in when they feel it's the best opportunity for them.
And never rushing the high ground, right? This whole fight just kind of breaks down, and this is really where it ends. When they attempted TP out, the Grimstroke already TP'd out. Yeah, Yopaj jumped in and tried to go a full 100-0 on the Grim. Didn't manage to get it, but dropped into 100 HP to the point where Paulson just couldn't play the fight anymore anyway. So he TP's out. Now it's a 5v4. And now Paulson's dying back in the real game here to just Bloodthorn and a bunch of smacks. So he can join the rest of his team in the grave after escaping from that top fight early on, and that's going to be the top tower and surely a full set of racks here. Still glyph, but there's no tower. I can't see them leaving.
No, I cannot see them leaving either. Full set top, full set mid.
Man, 15, 2, and 11 on this PA. Oh.
First pick overall, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. She is looking like a bit of a problem.
This is a very defensive item build as well. Glimmer Lincoln's Manta.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
But you are level 25.
All right, we need to get all the parts of Exodia here.
All or nothing.
Combine them all together.
He's got ages. The Tomato's fine. Chain control's not going to be there, so we can jump into the high ground. They did get the Doom over to Bakaz, but Bakaz finds the Glimmer. Yopaj, if needed, was ready for the toss as well. And this Doom is now on cooldown, and now your fight condition, it's not there. And you've just lost the Gyro. You're going to lose the Doom as well by the looks of it. I mean, Shopify, this is an incredible start for them in the group stages here of DreamLeague Season 25. They are looking on another level at the moment. We'll see if they're going to be able to continue, but this game from them, you know, you struggled through some of the earlier moments in this game, but man, the team fighting was incredible.
Yeah, they have really made this work. So much patience movement in these fights, and really just drawing out some of these larger cooldowns, especially the Doom and then these combinations with the Soulbind. They just ensured that, yeah, they got one good fight with it, and they recognized like, okay, yeah, we'll definitely still lose to that, but outside of that, these fights are kind of free.
Yeah, they are. 42 minutes by the looks of it, but 3v5, an incredibly difficult defense. No Doom for another 20 seconds. T4 is under assault. Yopaj will get his scepter cancel pretty early on with the tree volley, but it's not going to matter. It's just space. It's just time wasted. 4 heroes now up. Tower is gone.
I think looking back, the biggest problem was definitely their inability to capitalize on the 10th pick. I think the Primal Beast just was not it. It did show moments where you could see the damage, like even that last fight, like the Soulbind and the double ulti and the trample, like he actually got Tomato down to like 20% HP. Yeah, I know he's an Aegis, but you can see how there is some damage there, and the logic of like, well, he gets a break eventually. That's pretty good. We can use that to our advantage. You can trample through Smoke Cloud and, you know, get your damage going maybe, but it was just too late on the BKB and also lost the lane to the Tiny that you knew you were leaning into.
Oh my god, dude. Oh. Okay, it's just Aegis. Never mind. Yeah, tough game. Tough game from Xtreme. The results still aren't showing from them. Maybe there's a possibility, but Tomato still holding BKB. It's a massive tree volley as well, and this will be the game ender by the looks of it. That's a dieback from your gyro. And we're going to be heading to game 2. Shopify with the game advantage. They are 3-0 now. For day 1 of groups. Not expecting this, but this team's looking good.
Yeah. It's kind of just been an unfortunate part of really the drafting phase closed. So it will be nighttime here in a moment.
Is the other facet still even good, or is it a bait? I don't know.
I don't like it, but I've seen players make it work. I saw Seb pick it in a couple wins when they had their run through the Vlahio qualifiers, and it looked pretty good. But I do think largely it's a bait. I think you need to have this kind of a lineup to make it work. But it also comes down to your lane. I think your lane has to be solid.
Wow, that's a long tree throw. Sorry, you so you said the lane had to be good?
Yeah, because I mean you're stacking your lane when you go for that facet because you're just making sure the first 5 minutes you're gonna have shit regen. Frankly, it's just annoying. And then you can't go for the early points in the Hunter in the Night either when you're laning too, which generally feels pretty good.
Yep. Oh, we will see. I like the confidence as well, just the fact that you lead Picas's hero to last. I think it's... Actually, I may not be able to speak. They've got this high ground award that... Scout out Scam and Tomato. Maybe. It doesn't look like they... Okay, they will actually consider about stepping up to contest, but... No and Undying aren't going to do anything about it. So... Do have Low getting chased down too. A little bit of harassment.
Yeah. Polison's trying to body block the wave down bottom as well at the same time as they're getting this morphling, and wow, he actually can't even stop him from doing it. Scam and Tomato knew it was coming, but they knew the Lich was lurking nearby and got a little bit too worried about it, so that means this will push it into the tower.
It's so ambitious from Hellscream. It's trying to find the morphling attribute shifting and healing back up as well to repair up top, but unable to find him, so...
All right, well, I'm curious to see how Scam does versus these Invis heroes, because, again, I have seen it work, and I've also seen it fail miserably. As we have an admin pause here. I'm guessing it's another camera issue. Thank you, Balian. Get him. Get him, admin.
Would you make a good admin? Can you be a good admin, Trent?
Oh,
would you make a good admin?
I'd be a great admin. Oh yeah, I would just play it by the book. I would just control, like copy and paste constantly. Sorry, those are the rules. I would just have it ready to go every single time. I would follow the letter of the rules precisely. And they'd be like, "Hey, could you offer us time?" I'd be like, "No." Like if they try and get it from their teammates and from the opponent rather, I would say no. It's like I'll make them press the pause button. If they want to use their pause, go ahead. But I won't even have this discussion in chat.
Is this how the admin should be, or is this just your style?
It's just well. Otherwise, I'd be too friendly. I would have to play it by the book, or else I'd be a bad admin.
Okay.
You know, I'd be too lenient. It's like when I say I'm not coming in again to tuck my daughter in at night, and then she yells at me, and then I come in again. You know, I'm bad for that. I gotta, I gotta make sure, or else I'm gonna do the same thing in admining.
I see. So you gotta be mode strict.
Yeah, can't have these empty threats like my parenting.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Polson getting zapped away there is up top. Oh, look at that charge. Whoa, man. Spirit Breaker, this poor cow. The early charge isn't much, but it just might get it done. Ah, he gets there. Look at that regen. Out regenning a blood grenade too, thanks to the the innate easy peasy. Oh, that charge is so funny. It's so slow.
He's got boots coming out. It's okay. Be a little bit faster soon. There'll be another opportunity once you get that tango going here for because we'll see if Undyne's going to be in a bit of a position where they can look to go. But yep, lane's looking good. I don't know. Bottom as well. 5 last hits for the Doom. So I know it's early on, but Tomato, the kills aren't there, but the last hits are there like we saw last game.
Yeah, it's hard to get that same value like last time. That was a hell of a game. Yeah, alongside my general disdain for mid Tiny, which I'm slowly getting over, I'm in a similar case with Bloodseeker. I'm not gonna lie. I was not a big fan as this hero was first coming out, particularly in games where it didn't have a massive counterpick reason. Obviously, versus the Pango, it's gonna be mega annoying. It's gonna be a better game than average. But this long build up to the Radiance, there have been some painful games for it, where it just feels like it's taking so long to get there. But then when they do get it, and then they get the Ags, I mean, I confess, it's a gross amount of damage. I see it.
Top lane, do we aggressively waveform in? Because I thought was going to maybe continue to run down the morph, but we will not. So we're going to get a 5 mid as well. Want to transition to what you said. Looks like we have a brawl for the water room. Yopaj with the avalanche arm won't help him secure it, but he does get a kill, I suppose. So a little bit of extra gold coming through. Unfortunately, it's just the assist gold.
Yeah, blood grenade doing work there.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Sam grabs that.
So you're a Maelstrom enjoyer on the
I mean, I was for sure, but I'm kind of being convinced that maybe Radiance is the play. I don't want to be convinced, but I think I've reached that point. Charge in might be a bit too late for some help, and it actually gets canceled by the looks of it. Yeah, he got grabbed. Hellscream's dead. Tried to charge mid on an escape as Yopaj is getting low.
Oh, nice jump. No, doesn't have any more spells. Posted going for it. Can he get him? Oh, he dropped the ward. Oh my god, he used the ward for the vision, but he couldn't get the kill.
That hurts. That was a pretty solid play. I don't mind that attempt, but yeah, now they have just lost a bunch of heroes. At least they got Hellscream up top at the same time. Oh, baby. All right, some problems here. Yo, what happened to XM?
Maybe the Morphin Lich?
Because he just kept on diving.
XM, sorry.
Yeah. Scam just zaps them. The tower just really beat the hell out of him. Yeah. And I saw him going up that way. All right, he just died to Scam. He just got bolted. All right. Oof. Hey, good news. They probably didn't see that ward. So, you know, we got a deep ward here from XP. We'll see if they get some value out of it at some point as they're now chasing Antonu's Doom. He turns.
Is the turn really going to pay off, though? Maybe onto Tomato. A little bit extra movement speed, and this long drawn out fight could favor Scam. So he puts up the lightning bolt. But they...
Hellscream, he's going in!
Kills. Maybe we will. Alright, he wants to go. There's the nuke down. Scorcher's going to be still on cooldown for quite some time. Hellscream, can he slip out of trouble? Tries to get in the tree line, but the damage over time, it is good. Meanwhile, an important kill. Yopaj solos XM in the mid lane. So,
oh no,
you've got all these crazy stuff happening in the side lanes. That's not the all important thing. The fact that your mid laner now is getting some solo kills is a bit of a concern.
That's a major problem. That is a level 7 Tiny to a level 5.5 Pango, and now Night Stalker's taking over.
Is this ambitious? Wait, I believe he's going to be on cooldown for a little bit too long because does he want to go down bottom of the Dark Ascension? Because the fight's going to continue to break out, but he will not be needed. It's Yopaj, in fact, that wants to get involved. put his mark down bottom, and this will help them get multiple kills, and apparently a wisdom rune as well.
When he popped that ulti, he was pressuring low. He forced him to TP back to the tier 2 with the pressure from that ultimate. So low just missed a bunch of creeps. I mean, you can see he is 13 CS behind Pakaz. And now he's just going to TP out.
Yeah. That's cancelled, bro. She had adaptive strike.
Now, if Undyne's crazy, he might go for this wisdom rune, but he's going to be too late anyway, so it won't matter. Oh, speaking of which, of course, we have herd mentality. So you can tactically use your wisdom runes, right? Oh, it's perfect because he's level 4. So it only works by level. So yeah, he got the bonus of the wisdom rune from Pakaz. So whenever you get wisdom runes as Spirit Breaker, yes. Whenever your team is getting wisdom runes, you want to make sure one person is actually a full lower below everyone else, and then they get the 50% bonus.
We might
can't like guarantee it, but
lane XM. I've mentioned the last second clips, and they're gonna have a rupture out as well. They'll use the XM of the Rolling Thunder already used, so it doesn't really provide them much. I guess guarantees the kill, but will not really stop the Morphling. Waveform back up if you get close enough to the high ground. Yopaj tossed is gonna be able to find it, gets the vision. Hellscream flies on over. Man, this Shopify team, well, what's going on? They're playing incredible Dota.
yeah, and you're winning lanes with these heroes. Like, the train does not stop very easily. Big old locomotion happening here as they're also onto Undyne back up top of the tier 1.
Is under attack.
It's going to be a tough escape here.
Escape that. Maybe. Okay, well, Skem just goodbye. Cool frost shield, bro. And you've got Heavenly Jump as well.
All right, we got the Zeus.
Oh. Okay, we got it. Never mind.
No Doom required, at the very least.
That is true. No Doom. Did have the TP, but he's second in their worst, so he's farming well. So is Tomato. We're looking for a kill mid though into XM. Hellscream level 6. Nether Strike back. And apparently Tomato's here if they need the rupture, which will not even be required.
Yeah, they're in a full free fall right now. Usually your saving grace is like, oh, well, at least the Morphling's farming, but even though they're getting that kill on Pakaz, he's still 500 gold ahead of low.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, it's going to be a long game back in for them, and unfortunately they have a mid laner who is quite heavily counted, and
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
4 deaths as well for XM.
Tower scanning.
They need track kills like no one else has ever needed track kills. They do take the tower, but now they're on to New, who is out of mana and out of time.
Are we being convinced a little bit more in the Tiny, or at least is Yopaj on the list of
yeah, allowed.
Yes.
Yeah, he gets a pass.
Oh, XM. Tomato is still nearby as well, farming in the area to get involved around the potential Pangoli gank. Paulson's able to slip over the high ground. Yopaj is still wanting to hunt though.
It's about enabling the Tiny too. Like, they have such good ways of enabling it. Like, just between the Zeus vision and this Spirit Breaker charge. Like, you know that you've always got a friend. You've got that little bit of oomph damage. Because nothing feels worse than a Tiny who's trying to get these early combo kills and then people walk away at like 80 HP. That's not going to happen in this game. Pakaz just beats down Undyne.
Oh, he's looking good. Actually, very impressed with his transition. Bottom lane, New. Against the tower, but they're quick on the TP. Shopify. They will make sure that nothing goes freely across the map. This is your highest net worth hero on Xtreme, just going down to another rotation without the blink, which is now getting delivered from a level 10 Tiny. Oh my god, they're all level 7 and up.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying something there with the Morphling too, right? This idea of, like, at least they pressure down the tower. He was there. He immediately bailed out. They're trying to get him back in the game, but he's just managed to get past his own Pango. And of course, Morphling doesn't exactly have like a one-item come into the game moment. Really, it's going to be taking a point into the Morph and maybe finding some sort of a counterplay as either this Spirit Breaker or this Tiny that's going to get you back into the game. The poor Lich, man.
Yeah. Oh, 7 deaths. Jesus. I mean, this is what you were saying, right? I feel like, would you say this is a pub draft where, like, if you're playing from ahead, it's just literally impossible to play.
Yeah, and you're all laughing in the voice call, too. Like, you just, like, kind of like uncontrollable laughter where it kind of hurts a little bit because it's just so funny that the second you see someone, they're just immediately dead. Those are really the best kind of games. Yeah, that's what it feels really like right now.
Oh, they just can't get out on the map. Like, they're trying to maybe get a little bit of an area control down bottom, but as soon as you got apparently a Spirit Breaker charging you.
Okay, goes to the left here. This might be theirs.
Oh, no. This is crazy stuff. There's a Tiki Tower, guys. You're paused. I mean, he's licking those lips at the opportunity for everyone to clump up. The Morphling was there. Doom as well apparently is going to be gone as 2. They will snipe down the Spirit Breaker, but Undying put himself on a silver platter. These are 4 heroes dying. We've got 23 kills on Shopify.
Yeah, they must have some plans tonight or something. I don't know. Heading out to dinner. Maybe gonna go see a movie. Clearly, there's something to be had later on here because Tomato now has a Radiant stun. This is all pre-Radiant. What? That was not old Spirit Breaker. Old Spirit Breaker as the Morphling, maybe you get that stun far enough from the tower where you get your kill and you get out. That's just a sad Spirit Breaker you're turning into.
Oh, they're gonna get the Wisdom Rune?
Scam it. He steals it. Scam just steals it. He just hops on top of them and takes it.
Dude, they might lose everyone as well.
All right, call it.
The Wisdom and cage the heroes. Oh, Tomato did just run head first into the Doom. Gonna try and look for some kills, but at least you feed over a pretty big streak to Noob, but it doesn't matter. The damage has been dealt. This game is getting to a dangerous territory for Xtreme.
All right, 7x kill streak though. That's a lot of gold to the Doom. Wait, it was only 500? Surely it was more than that. All right, it's just lying. It didn't have the both kills. And Bounty should be getting the bonus gold on that streak too, right? Did he get the... Oh yeah, he got 150. Nice. Big bonus. So the... what's it called? Big Game Hunter? Yeah, that innate. That's a good one. A little extra.
Is this what NA needed though? Another
of course.
North American player to join the team? This is where the power levels increase.
Yeah.
Came in Yopaj, run into Polison. Already used the Lightning Bolt, unfortunately. But he's going to run back into the vision, and Yopaj with the amp damage says goodbye. Level 12 Tiny. Oh boy.
I mean, as you know, like he's just south of the Gulf of America. So that pretty much makes him an American now by association. So that's great.
A bit awkward. We're going to run the opposite direction. Unfortunately, is underneath an observer. And Tomato's going to be tossed in the middle happily. Making this look incredibly easy for Shopify. Yeah, they are munching away at the members for Xtreme. Well, you were speaking about the potential comms for a team when you're playing from ahead, but you know we've all been in that position when you're playing in the deficit in games like these, and damn, comms must be pretty dead silent for Xtreme. Both the supports are level 6.
Yeah, it's painfully quiet except for one person. Yeah.
No.
That one person's just like, yeah, that's fine, it's fine. I've almost got X item. Yeah, no, I've almost got Yasha. We turn with Yasha.
He's not safe. Really? Is he?
Yopaj?
No, okay. He's not.
Damn, he just turned around. He knew.
is under attack.
Oh, he's coming down bottom. He's godlike. Look out, New. Oh, yeah, he's good.
I was thinking this maybe has the makings to be one of the faster GGs of the tournament, but
I mean, they're all a higher level than the highest level on the Dire. Skem is a higher XP than Morphling right now. That's crazy.
11 deaths on my Lich. Oh, speaking about the Lich, we got a Rolling Thunder inside the river. Ruptured up his XM. Yopaj is... What is that? Line him up, knock him down. Are they even gonna kill the blood? Dude, Tomato doesn't even die. He's got a Glimmer Cape.
Let's do the fight recap. So look what happens with the XP too.
Yeah, we go now.
So the Zeus gets 860. Everyone else gets 629 because at the start of that fight, he was only level 11. So he gets all the bonus until he ticks into 12. It's such an interesting thing that the Spearbreaker has. Just like that. That's why it's just like snowballing further and further and further ahead for them too. And all these constant fight wins.